Hello and happy Friday, everyone. Welcome to another Friday SEO Tip. My name is Jonn Chua. I'm the marketing manager here at Boulder SEO Marketing. And if you're struggling to generate leads and sales from your organic search efforts, this tip is for you. We share information that you can implement immediately so you can get more leads and sales from your organic search optimization efforts. And in today's episode, I'm going to be talking about something that a lot of people are sleeping on: LinkedIn profile optimization. Now, I know that a lot of you are thinking, this is something that I usually do when you are job hunting. Well, it's actually more than that. LinkedIn is the most trusted domain on the internet right now. Google loves it. Large language models pulls from it constantly. And most profiles, even from really experienced professionals, are leaving a ton of opportunity on the table. So I'm going to be walking you through 5 sections that you need to fix and why it matters for your visibility in search and AI right now. So let's get into it. All right. So I have my profile pulled up here, and let's start at the very top, which is just under your name, the headline. This is where most people just put their job title and call it done. They would put something like marketing manager at Boulder SEO Marketing. I mean, it's not wrong, but it's nowhere near what this space can do for you. I mean, your headline is one of the first things LinkedIn shows when your profile comes in search results, whether that's inside LinkedIn itself or on Google. Whatever words you put there, those are the words you're being found for. I mean, it's not just a label, it's actually working in the background to determine when and where your profile will show up. Look at how mine is set up. It's not just the title, it's telling anyone who finds this profile and any AI system that crawls it exactly what I do, what I specialize in, and who I do it with. All right. Now, moving on, let's talk about the About section right here. Let me scroll up. Here we go. Here's the thing that most people don't realize: LinkedIn cuts off your About section after the first 2 or 3 lines. Everything after that is actually hidden behind this More button right here. And here's the reality: most people will never click it, and majority of your visitors are never going to see it. So think about it this way: if you go to someone's profile right now using your phone, you'll notice LinkedIn shows you just a tiny preview before it gets cut off. That's intentional because LinkedIn wants people to engage and not just passively read through it. So everything important needs to be up top: your keywords, your value, who you help. I mean, don't save the best for last because people won't get there. Now, look at how mine reads. I'm not going to be reading through all of this, but yeah, 2 sentences, that's all anyone sees before it gets cut off. But those 2 sentences tell you exactly what I do, who I do it with, and what the outcome is. So if your About section starts with something like, I am a passionate professional with multiple years of experience, you're going to have to rewrite it. All right. So let's go on to the featured section, which is the third section that I'm gonna be talking about. So this is the most underused section on LinkedIn, in my opinion. So you can pin anything here: articles, links, medias, YouTube videos, whatever represents your best work. Look at what I have pinned here. First one is our micro SEO strategies guide. This actually ranks at the top of Google for micro SEO when you search for micro SEO, which is exactly the kind of content you want to associate your profile with. Now, second one is the Friday SEO Tip series, which is literally the video you are watching right now. So if someone lands in my profile right now to know what I do and what BSM is all about, these 2 pieces tell that story immediately. Every link you put in here is a signal that tells visitors, search engines, and AI platforms what you and your company are known for. So, moving on to the fourth section of this topic, the experience section. Let me go down. Here we go. And let me show everything. Now, this is my current role: marketing manager at Boulder SEO Marketing. And look at the description underneath it. As a marketing manager at Boulder SEO Marketing, I oversee content strategy and so on. So I'm not going to be reading through all of this. That tells a story. Google reads that and understands what I do. A large language model reads that and can accurately place me in the context of SEO, content marketing, video production, and AI assisted contents. I mean, it's specific and it actually says something meaningful. So, quick one on skills, and then we're moving on. And this is the fifth section that I'm going to be talking about. Let me go back. Here we go. So, most people treat this section like an afterthought. You add a bunch of skills when you first set up your profile, and you never touch it again. But here's what actually is happening behind the scenes. LinkedIn uses your skills to decide what category of professional you are and who to show your profile to. A large language model use them as another data point when they're trying to understand your expertise. So if your skills list is outdated or full of things that you don't actually do anymore, you're sending mixed signals to the platform and to AI systems trying to figure out who you are. Now take a look at what mine is set up. All of it are actually tagged directly to my BSM role, all of them relevant to what I actually do every day. So that's the signal you want to send. Consistent, specific, and aligned with your current focus. LinkedIn lets you build a list up to 50, but you don't really need 50. You just need the right ones and make sure your top five reflects what you want to be known for. All right. So that's the profile optimization side of things. Headline, about section, featured, experience, skills. So five things, and all of them are doable in one afternoon. But here's where I want to take this on a deeper level. The reason all of this matters isn't just because we need to have a cleaner profile. It's about what LinkedIn is in the context of search and AI right now. LinkedIn has a massive domain authority. If you don't know what that means, domain authority is basically a measure of how much Google trusts a website, and LinkedIn's is enormous. Now, what that means practically is that a properly optimized content published through a properly optimized profile can rank in Google fast, sometimes within 24 hours. Here, let me show you something. Chris, our founder here at Boulder SEO Marketing, published a comprehensive travel guide on LinkedIn about Kilimanjaro, Serengeti, Zanzibar on a Sunday. And by Monday morning, it was already ranking at number one. So this is how it looks like right now. So it even outranked dedicated travel websites. And that's what happens when you publish a solid first person content on a trusted domain through a profile that has been built up with real authority. And this is where your profile optimization connects directly to that. The stronger your profile is, the more authority flows to content you publish through it. Now, layer on the AI angle, and I want to explain this one properly because it sounds more complicated than it is. When you search for someone on ChatGPT, Perplexity, those AI platforms don't just pull from one source. They go out and gather information from multiple places across the web and piece together a picture of who that person is. That process of piecing together all that information is basically what we mean when we say AI is building an entity profile on you. So it's like the AI is doing a background check, pulling your LinkedIn, your websites, articles about you, mentions of your name, and combining it all to form an answer. So the more places you show up with consistent, clear information about who you are and what you do, the more complete and accurate the picture becomes. Large language models such as ChatGPT, Perplexity, Google's AI overviews are pulling heavily from LinkedIn when they're doing exactly that. When someone asks an AI platform who is a good SEO expert in Denver or tell me about Boulder SEO marketing, LinkedIn profile is one of the first places these systems actually look. Now, that's why we took the whole Boulder SEO marketing team through a LinkedIn optimization training earlier this year. So, not for recruiting, but for EEAT. Every team member is a signal that feeds into how AI platforms understands and represents our agency. And that brings me to the last point, which is really important if you're running a business or managing a team. So, and quick thing on AI overview since I mentioned it. If you've searched something on Google recently and noticed there's now a big block of AI generated text right at the very top of the results, above everything else, above the ads, above the blue links, that's an AI overview. So let me just show you here. So this is the AI overview right here. And the sources it pulls to build that summary, those are the websites, profiles, and content pieces Google trusts the most. Getting cited in an AI overview means Google considers you authoritative enough to be part of the answer. So that's the visibility we're talking about. Every customer facing person on your team has a profile, and collectively, these profiles form part of your company's authority signal in the eyes of Google and AI platforms. Now, a whole team of optimized profiles, all connected to the same company and all clearly signaling expertise in the same area, that's how you build the kind of entity, authority that gets you cited in AI overviews consistently. So, if you're a business owner watching this, don't just optimize your own profile. Get your team to do it too. It's one of the lower effort, but higher impact things you can do for your brand's overall authority right now. All right. And that's our wrap for this week's Friday SEO tip. And a quick recap, 5 sections that you need to fix right now. Headline that clearly signals what you do and who you do it with. First 2 lines of your about section doing all the heavy lifting. Featured section populated with your best content. Experience descriptions that actually say something specific, and skills that reflect your real expertise. So do those 5 things and you're already ahead of most people on the platform. Now, if you want more on the GEO and AI search side of this, how to actually get cited by AI platforms, how to build entity authority for your business, subscribe to our newsletter. We drop new tips every Friday. I will be dropping the description link on the description box below. So have an amazing weekend, everyone. We'll see you next week. Bye.